Hello everybody, we're here at Thousand Islands Toyota. My name is Dawson, and today we're going to be looking at the 2021 Toyota XSE Technology Package all-wheel drive hybrid. So this is a complete redesign for 2021, and I have to say it looks magnificent. It's done a fantastic job of really blending the best parts of a minivan with all the features, as well as the looks on the exterior with more of a SUV touch. It just blends together really well. Looks very sharp. I really like the front. That grille is very aggressive, but it looks really good. And of course, it does come with a beautiful set of 18-inch alloy wheels. And it's hybrid. All the brand new Siennas are all hybrids. So that means great fuel efficiency with all the benefits that you get from having a minivan. Alright, so here we are on the passenger side, and I'm sure you can tell just by looking at it that the 2021 Sienna has received a huge revamp on the interior, and honestly it looks fantastic. They did a really good job with this. I'm very impressed by Toyota actually. And one of the biggest things that they've changed here is the center console. So as you can see here, we now have what's called a bridge console. So they've essentially gotten rid of the empty space in the center there, and the shift actually used to be on the dash itself, and they've replaced that now with a console that runs all the way from the armrest in the back to the actual dash. I think this is fantastic. It's a very smart move. You can now utilize the space there. They have a little it's quite a large storage area. You can fit quite a bit down there. And on top of that, it just looks so much better and it feels so much better. It's very natural. Your arm is in that position, so it's nice and comfortable to begin with, and everything is at arm's reach. So I really like what they've done here. And on top of that, we've got the beautiful soft deck seats with the white and gray and the orange stitching. Of course, both the driver and passenger are power adjustable, as you can see there. Looks really good. In the back, we have a tremendous amount of room here in the back. These seats can slide all the way forward and pretty much all the way back. It's actually kind of crazy. This is the long slide feature that the Sienna has on certain trim levels, and at the end of the day, I'm about 6 feet tall, and I can literally slide that all the way back and basically extend my legs all the way forward. So you can essentially have a nap laying down while you're on a road trip, which is really nice. So, and we do have the temperature control right there for the passengers in the back as well. There is 4 vents. Sorry if it's kind of hard to see, but there is one right along that window, and 2 in the back for the passengers in the 3rd row back there as well. Let's take a look at the rear. So the XSE does come with the power liftgate as well, and this is one of the nicest features of the Sienna. You just can't beat the versatility of these things. So you have a massive boot here in the back, lots of space. You can fit quite a bit in there for even just a normal grocery shop, or if you have some sports equipment, whatever you need. But then on top of that, these seats actually fold down and go completely in there. So they're completely level, flat, and they create even more room. And like I said earlier, combined with the fact that you can slide those seats all the way forward, there's really not much that you can't fit in the back of this vehicle if you need space. So once again, the Sienna is not only just a great family vehicle, but this is also a great work vehicle. And I know that a lot of people do actually use vans for various amounts of work. So this is definitely something else to consider as well. With so much extra room to offer, it's definitely one of the highlights here of this vehicle. And then at the same time, they also do have kick sensors for all the doors now too. So all you need to do is just quickly put your foot underneath there, and it will open the rear doors. Another really nice feature if you have children and you know, let's just say for example, you've got a bunch of grocery bags on your arm and you can't open the door. All you need to do is put your foot underneath that sensor, door opens wide up for you. All right, so here we are in the driver's seat, and I just have to say that I really like what they've done here with the cabin. It works incredibly well, and it looks so good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the key features that the XSE offers, and if you guys want a more in-depth look at all the features, then I strongly encourage you to come down to Thousand Ounce Toyota, and you can either take one for a test drive or even just sit inside one, and one of us can go over the rest of the features that the vehicle has. Okay, so what we have right off the hop is the gauges that are in front of us and the multi-information display there in the center. So on the left-hand side, you have the hybrid gauge, which shows you, if the batteries are charging, if it's currently off, if it's in eco mode or power mode. So that's really nice, very clear indicators, very easy to read. We also have our speedometer on the right-hand side, accompanied by the fuel gauge. And then in the middle, we have our multi-information display. So very easy to access, just have to use the directional pad there with the back button. So you just scroll through all your different menus. There is a lot of information packed into this, all your safety sense settings, any alerts that pop up, so letting you know that the roads are icy or maybe icy, and a digital speedometer if you prefer that, your average for fuel mileage, your eco zone. So there's just a lot of different features that are packed into just that multi-information display alone. And then we have even more features down below here. We've got the heated steering wheel, the 120 volt power supplies that are on the vehicle, the auto high beams, traction control, the power doors in the back if you want them to turn off or on, and then the fuel cap release there in the back. And of course we do have the audio and Bluetooth via the steering wheel, along with the cruise control settings and a couple of the Toyota Safety Sense. So this is also a keyless start, so you have the push start there, just have to press on the brake and push the power button. Really nice. We do have our infotainment setup here, which is huge. This does come with a 9-inch infotainment setup, which is pretty crazy for a Sienna. We also have the physical buttons along with the tuning knobs, and then of course everything is also touch. The screen is incredibly responsive, really nice. The XSE offers quite a bit in terms of what you can select for your audio sources. You've got AM, FM, Sirius XM, USB, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. There's also, you can see there's a rear button, so your passengers in the back, and I apologize for not even explaining this earlier, but your passengers in the back have a huge screen that they can use as well, along with the HDMI plug-in. So if your kids have a, say, Nintendo Switch or something to that degree, they can literally plug that in and play video games or whatever else they want to do on the drive to, Aunt Uncle's house or whatever road trip you're taking. So they really thought of everything for this vehicle, and it's incredibly impressive. This also does come with a upgraded Jbl Sound System that you can see there. So this does have the 12-speaker sound system. It sounds very good. So whatever music you're into, you're going to be able to enjoy it with nice, clear, and bassy audio. So it sounds very good. This also does have the moonroof, which is above me. So just another really nice feature that this vehicle has. And then on top of that, we've got the dual climate control. So we have the settings in the back for the rear passengers as well, as you can see indicated here. And then we have the front settings for the driver and the passenger. We've also got the heated seats, just really nice, very easy. We've got the USB plug-in, so if you want to use the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, that is the most convenient spot for you. And right beside it, we do have the wireless charging pad. So just really works here very well all together. We've got the leather wrap shift knob. We've got some more cup holders. We've got even more cup holders here. some different drive modes, and then all you have to do is just press this button and the center console pops right open. And as you can see, my arm is in there quite a ways. This is quite a deep center console, so lots of stuff that you can store there. And we also do have 2 USB charging ports on the back as well. So in my opinion, I think the Sienna absolutely checks off almost any box that someone could want for a vehicle, and this really is the master of versatility. It just works so well with whatever you need, and it's incredibly fuel efficient to boot. It has tons of space. It's very comfortable on the inside, and with all these features, I mean, I'm not really sure what more you could ask for in a vehicle. Not to mention the exterior, like the redo that they've done with the looks, how they've borrowed certain aspects from an SUV to make this vehicle more enticing. Not so much the stereotypical, it's just like a minivan and it's kind of boring and the same thing. But this is a really smart decision on Toyota's part. I think it works very well, and is something that you guys should most definitely come check out at Thousand Islands Toyota. So there you have it, folks. There's the 2021 Toyota Sienna XSE with the technology package. I think the walk around speaks for itself of how I feel about the vehicle. It's just a very good vehicle all the way around. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The redesign is just awesome. They've done a really good job with this. And on top of that, it's hybrid. So I mean, there's really not too much more you could ask for in a vehicle. This absolutely nails it in every aspect, and is 100% something that you guys should come out and take for a test drive and see how you feel about it. So come on down to Thousand Islands Toyota and let us help you find the vehicle you're looking for.